Hi and welcome back. If you've been here before, let's do a reading, shall we? I'm feeling quite a lot of dense energy, like a lot of things are feeling energetically heavy. It might not be in the physical, but like it's a lot of integrating happening inside. But I feel like even when things are feeling tense and heavy, there's a lot of positive things happening behind the scenes, or that are still about to manifest. So let's tap into that and see. We have stuck energy in reverse. Ooh, that's good. Like I never used to like pulling this card, because it's like it's like the Five of Cups energy, right? It's you got stuck, the car broke down, something bad happened, you are on your way somewhere, and now you're stranded, but there's a rainbow behind there. There's a purpose to this, there's a reason for this, there's something good that could come of this if you can just turn around and see the rainbow. Like going in this direction may have been, this car getting stuck may have been divine protection, and then getting off this car and then taking a walk, which might need you to cut through some of the bushes or whatever to get where you're going, can be divine redirection, right? That's what I always get from this card. It's like seeing the silver lining, not just sitting there and feeling sorry for yourself, but being like, okay, I'm stuck here now. Maybe there's something that needs to happen here, or maybe someone comes along that you're supposed to be meeting that helps you out, or you're supposed to wander off the normal path for a while to reconnect with yourself, God, the universe, or get some inspiration, a change of perspective. Something needs to happen, but this is in reverse. So something or someone is getting unstuck, and it is green energy, so that's heart chakra energy, and it is a number 8 card. So that's what goes around comes around, infinity, abundance, putting good out there. I feel like the good someone's been putting out there is finally coming back, and that's why things are coming unstuck. We also have the playing it safe card, which I think, depending on the energy and the other cards, can be a negative or a positive thing. It can be that you're safe here, you're comfortable here, you've created this peaceful, happy life, and the excitement and the extravagance of the world and the busyness doesn't interest you anymore. Or it can be that you're here in this, it's amazing and wonderful in your little space, in your comfort zone, but it is actually time for you to go out. So this being in the reverse again is saying that someone is coming unstuck and no longer playing it safe. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, class. So I want to check the messages in the book. I know with the astrology, for cardinal signs, you've been going through a 15-year period of, I don't know, I feel like transformation, and not necessarily challenge. There might have been a lot of difficult things, but it's transformation. And in the pick a card I did yesterday, 2 of the cards, the one was a number 16 card and the one was a number 33 card. And I feel like that's the period between becoming a teenager and hitting mid-life, right? I feel like that's a period of great inner growth and outer growth. Like you're going to end up finishing school, going to tertiary, getting a job, getting married. There's a life phase that's come to an end. And also I feel like the last 5 or 6 years has been another cycle for a certain collective where certain things have been happening. So maybe you hit 33 or 35 or mid 30s or midlife, and then you've already stepped into the next phase, and that beginning phase has been challenging. Like when you were born and you're starting to walk and starting to talk, it's beautiful, but it's challenging because you've never done it before. You're learning how to walk and you fall and you stumble and you're afraid. So in that period, whether it's been a 15-year cycle or a 5-year cycle, you might have been experiencing loss, and loss of big things, and possibly relationships as well, like a job, a home, a significant partner, relationship. But those losses were meant to happen, even if they were unpleasant or painful. And I feel like big losses mean big change and big transformation. And obviously, the bigger the loss, you have to go through a cycle of grief and healing. Whether it can even be, illness, so that's loss of health. And or even if it's not something bad like that, like say you become a mother and now for the first time you lose that sense of autonomy and independence you had not being a mother, because your life changes completely. So there might have been major life events or major losses in your life, and that period required you to grieve, required you to process and integrate and sit with yourself and learn new things and almost become a new person. And what do I like now? What do I do now? And so now the energy is becoming unstuck. And I feel like it's the energy and not necessarily physical things yet. But once you feel unstuck, you'll be able to move again. It's like an energetic cord holding you back, because either it's not time yet, and if you had to move forward, something might have happened, or other things need to fall into place. There's divine reason for why you might have been stuck. You might have needed to acquire certain skills, emotional skills, mental skills, physical skills, and so now you can't play it safe anymore. You're going to feel free, or you're going to be able to move, whether it's work related or get out of certain bad situations or whatever it is. You're going to be able to move now, and so you need to move, because most likely where you are is not comfortable anymore. Let's see what the book says. Okay, so number 8, going nowhere. And in the reverse, it says, when the stuck energy card is reversed, then you should rejoice. The situation that's been keeping you feeling trapped is starting to lift. Either the situation itself will free you, or you will finally find the power to free yourself. And if this card falls near the transformation card, it harkens a total change in the way you perceive and deal with life. So this one is near an intention card, and this is a number 6. Number 6 is harmony, balance, unconditional love, compassion. So you might know now where it is you want to go. Maybe you didn't know before where you want to go. Like you knew you needed to change jobs because the job you were in was not good for you anymore. It was, wreaking havoc on your mental health, or it was just not paying you enough. But you didn't know, okay, so where do I go if I leave here? Now you might know. This is a dynamic time for you. There may be a big upheaval with some major details to work out. Make sure you release any doubts that come up. Approach the necessary changes joyously and with confidence and optimism in your heart. The outer circumstances release their hold when you choose to honor your own happiness and intentions. The sun has risen in your life, drying up the mud, and allowing you to walk away in any direction you choose. Sometimes in life we know this thing is expired, it's over, it's done, it doesn't make you happy anymore, but you can't get out of it. entangled in it, and you need to unravel yourself first. And a major part of that is learning the lessons that you needed to learn from it, so that where you go you don't repeat it, or dealing with how you feel about it so that you don't project and cause negativity in the good positive space that you're heading towards. The affirmation here is, only I have the power to change my life. I am capable and comfortable with any change I choose to make. I want to see if I can pull some tarot and see any specifics around this. But let's first see what the playing it safe card says. And this is feeling fenced in. When this card is in reverse, it marks a time of moving on to something or someone new. Perhaps you are making the choice yourself, or perhaps a situation outside yourself is forcing the change, such as the downsizing of your company or the sale of your house you've been living in. Okay, so I wanted to get tarot to get more specifics, but I feel like that might be for someone. It might be downsizing in some way, selling your car, you're downsizing your company or your house. Maybe your children have moved out, or you're single now and you need a smaller place, or you have to sell your place. You have the power to break out and make some personal changes as well. So maybe like if, say you're single now, and your home is being sold, but you didn't know where you were going to move to, or you're feeling sad about the whole thing ending. And once you deal with all that sadness and that pain and the grief from that situation ending, you might just feel happier and more at ease and at peace to start looking for a new place. Or energetically, you might just attract the right place, the right person. You might come across someone and they're like, hey, renting out my space, and you'd be like, okay, yes, I'm looking for a space, and then it just ends up being perfect. Sometimes, we can force ourselves out of this stuck place and then make a choice, and then it makes us feel better, but in the long run it won't be the right choice. So like, you'll find a new place and it'll be okay for a while, but then you need to move again. Whereas when you've learned the lessons, you've processed the emotions, and you've set the intentions of what you would like, and you've allowed the universe to bring you what is best for you, and then you take action on that, you end up in the best possible situation. Have you been feeling the need to free yourself from a difficult situation or relationship? The world is opening up for you now. Even if you've been hesitant or fearful before, rest assured that you are more powerful than you think. You no longer have to limit yourself to play it safe. Sometimes the safest thing you can do is take a risk. The affirmation here is, the world is a wonderful place and I have all the power and the resources I need to make it mine. So, again, this was in reverse. If you've been asking the universe for a sign, or like, please show me, should I leave, should I stay, should I sell, should I keep it, if you've been asking those questions, this is the universe saying that you already know, and you need to take that risk, or that leap of faith, that calculated risk. The energies are, going to help you to feel okay to make this move that you need to make. And maybe you just need to get past the fear of the unknown. I want to pull, I don't want to make this too long, from the Good Tarot. And just to close it off, these also has really nice positive messages and affirmations. How do you take action? Or what action should you take? Too many. How do you take action, or which action should you take? The Ace of Fire. So this is like an exciting new opportunity, an exciting, passionate new beginning, something that you really want. Let's see. Get excited is what I'm getting. Let the fear energy you can internally transform that fear energy into curiosity or excitement or passion, or fuel you for a new change. It's like you've been wanting this change for a long time, so you need to let it happen. The Ace of Fire is spirit-powered action, inspired transformation, access to co-creative power. So that is not just you and your ego self or our fear-based desperate actions. It is getting to a place where you get past the fear and the anxiety, and you are able to hear your intuition, feel into your soul, let God or the universe, your angels guide you. And you've also set your intention. I want my new home to look like this. I want to meet someone new, and this is what I'd like the relationship to be like. Instead of thinking about, oh, this is what the old relationship was like, and I'm just too afraid, and I would rather just be alone. And instead of focusing on that, you focus on positive intentions of what you would like it to be like, and then be open to the universe unfolding the best possible way for you. When I feel my connection to spirit, I see unlimited potential for transformation. There is no reason to fear, because I am supported fully in imagining something new and daring to make it happen. This is a time to dream big. I can be bold and free because spirit inspires me to turn my dreams into reality. I think what's challenging a lot of the collective now is that before might have been easier to make changes, like from something known to another known thing, but you haven't done it before, but it's been done before. And then now a lot of the things in the world, it's like it's never been done before, or you don't know about it, or anyone that's done it before. So that can be really scary. Like we don't have to do the same type of jobs as we used to before. There's so many new, especially with the age of Aquarius, so many new technological advancements, and just a different way of life and being. You can be an influencer as a career, and that might be scary because it's uncertain and it might seem unstable. Or you can be a digital nomad, and there are other people that are quite comfortable with it, but this might be something that you wanted to do. But this stuck period might have, you might have been Googling a lot and researching a lot, and seeing what other people are doing. You might have been scrolling through social media and learning new things about yourself. You might have just needed to rest. You might have needed to close out cycles with all the people in your life that you're going to be moving away from, tying up loose ends. And whatever it is that you needed to do in that space, now you have what you need to move forward. And the biggest fear is the unknown, and the universe will let us fly free when it's the best time for us. And that is the message. If you've made it this far, please like, share, comment. I'd love to hear if this resonates for you and how. And subscribe so you can get notifications for when I upload, and join me again in another video.